Hi ladies, it's Lauren. Again, in a new position. I'm just trying to find the best lighting in here because it's kind of a cloudy day and the lighting is kind of strange in here. So I'm just trying to find a way that you can actually see me. And of course I'm out of breath, but sorry, I'm looking at my notes too. So this would be week 21. Yes, this would be week 21. I'm kind of late on my update here. Oh my gosh, has anybody updated to the new iPhone thing? The iOS 7 or something like that. I'm so not into technology, but I finally made myself update my phone and I literally had like iOS 5 or something. I think I hadn't updated it at all. But anyway, I just got the new one, so now I don't know how to find my notes and stuff, but I found it. So yes, this would be week 21. I am 21 weeks and 3 days pregnant now. So we're gonna talk about kind of like last week, what happened. So I guess I'll get started. I think first I'll start with like my symptoms of last week. You know, some of the mainstays, which have been the acne and things like that, that's still here. As you can see, I don't have makeup on today, so I'm looking rough, but I wanted to get this video done, so it is what it is. Well, I think I told you last week I had a really busy week at work. I had to train people. And I do this probably like once a month. I go in and train new hires. But I usually do fine. But last week, every day that I trained, I came home and I was so exhausted. I went to bed at like 8 o'clock. Like, it's like my body could not handle one more thing. I was so exhausted. And I had not experienced that kind of exhaustion until then. And I mean, all I do is sit at a desk and do stuff, but it just, I guess, just being busy, answering questions, things like that, absolutely wore me out. So that was definitely a thing. I'm like, this is because I'm pregnant. I'm so worn out from this because I've done this for years and never had that kind of reaction. Shortness of breath, as you can tell, has kind of increased, I feel like. Not only do I get short of breath when I'm exercising or walking or just going up the stairs, now it's like if I'm sitting a certain way on the couch, I feel like I cannot breathe. And so then I have to switch side. I mean, it's trying to figure out why. And I don't know why. I don't know what's going on this week, but it's definitely gotten worse. And I'm guessing it's just going to get worse, but we'll see. It's kind of scary sometimes because it almost feels like an anxiety attack, but it's not because I have had many anxiety attacks and I know the difference, but so that's something that's kind of new. Stuffy nose, and that could be because of allergies, because everyone around here has allergies right now, so we'll see. Obviously I didn't take anything for it. It's not bad today, but this past week it was pretty bad. And then the last thing I really noticed that was different was that my tailbone is hurting more again. So it hurt when I first got pregnant, but now it's hurting a lot. Like if I sit in my work chair, so I've been trying to work from the couch and different places, but my tailbone will kill me. So I don't know what that is. If any of you guys know why my tailbone is hurting so badly, let me know. It's not the sciatic pain, because I have the sciatic pain sometimes when I work out, just like in little spurt kind of things. You know how it feels, but I don't really have it ongoing. But this tailbone pain is more like a dull, achy pain, but it's like somebody punched you in the tailbone over and over again. So I don't know what that's from. If any of you guys know, I'd love to know. I've kind of looked it up and everyone has a different reason. So I don't know. We'll see. So that's basically all my symptoms for the week. The things that we did this week, I felt like we did a lot this week. With the doctor at least, because we had our doctor's appointment and we had our anatomy scan. So, that was probably the most exciting thing, was the anatomy scan. Getting to see the baby for that long and getting to see all like how he's moving and things like that. And oh my God, I just thought he is so cute. I just cannot wait to bring him home and cuddle him up. He's so cute. But I could feel him kicking as I watched him kick on the screen, which was kind of really cool too. The doctor said he's weighing 13 ounces, which I guess is kind of spot on to where they're supposed to be right now. Everything looked great. They measured everything perfectly. Got to see his little fingers, his little toes, everything. We just have to go back next month because they weren't able to get a good picture of all 4 chambers of his heart. which there's nothing wrong. She saw all 4 chambers and everything looks perfect, but she has to actually get a good picture for her checkoff list or whatever that is. So we get to go back next month and see him again, which actually I'm kind of happy about because that was going to be our last ultrasound for my doctor told me. So I won't be getting to see him again. So next month I'll get to see him, and then I won't see him again until he's born. Hopefully, because the only other reason they would do an ultrasound again is if they think something is wrong, and we don't want that. I'd rather just not see him until he gets here than something be wrong. So we get to see him again next month. But here's some of the pictures from it. I'm going to try to cover up some of my info here. I'm not sure if you're able to see this very well. That's his little face, and he's got his hand, so he's kind of like putting his hand to his mouth. Oh, that profile pictures are so cute. I'm hoping you can see that okay, because I don't have a mirror to see if you guys can see. Or my flip camera today. And then this. Okay, so my other camera died, so switching to this one. So where I left off is I was showing you this little picture of, he's definitely a boy. And you know what's so cute about this picture? The cutest thing to me is his little legs. I cannot wait to see his little chunky little thighs. He's so cute. Let me show you. I'm going to show you this picture one more time because my camera didn't. I saw that my camera didn't focus. So there you go. You can see it a little bit better. His profile, his little hand going to his mouth. Oh, he's so sweet. So anyway, that was from our anatomy scan. Everything looked great. Like I said, he's a healthy little boy, I guess. So I'm very happy about that. I also got my TDAP shot. So for those of you who don't know, it's your tetanus something and pertussin shot. It helps with like whooping cough and things like that with the baby, so you don't pass it to your baby. That shot didn't hurt at all whenever they gave it to me. The next 2 days, extremely sore. My arm was so sore I could barely even lift to put my clothes on. But after 2 days, it went away, and I'm just fine. I didn't get sick or feel sick in any other way besides my arm just being sore, like somebody kind of punched me really hard. But this is kind of a topic I wanted to talk about and ask your opinions on. We're having a baby during flu season, basically, in end of January, early February. And I and my doctor have recommended that anyone around the baby has a flu shot and a pertussin shot if we can get him to do that. So my husband, of course, is definitely getting both. I'm getting my flu shot soon. But we have asked my parents, and they've completely agreed. They actually thought about it before I did, and they're both getting their flu shot and pertussin shots, even though they live in Missouri, so they're not going to really be around him at length. But, excuse me, when he's first born, my mom is going to try to stay here for a week with me. And, they just want to be covered. We just want to be covered as much as we can. My husband's family, we have asked his sisters, and they said they would get the flu shot, that they weren't excited about it, but they would get it. So they've agreed to get the flu shot, and he said he's spoken with his parents, and they've agreed as well. I haven't brought up the pertussin shot. I don't know how important you guys think that is for them to get the pertussin shot as well. They live just right down the road, so I'm sure they're going to be around this baby a whole lot more than anyone else, and kissing on its face and things like that, things that you love to do with babies. But I'm really nervous about anybody being up in his face that's not completely vaccinated. And I know that's such a personal decision, and it's something that you have to decide for yourself, especially when you're an adult. It's something you choose for yourself. But this is my child, and I do get to choose what he's exposed to. It is completely my choice and my responsibility. So I guess I need to harp. I know we're still in the very beginning of flu shots getting out, so I don't need to rush to anything, but I would love any advice on how to handle parents, how to handle making sure they have their flu shots. With my parents, it's no big deal. I can just say, and keep on them. We have that kind of relationship. That's not even an issue here. It's my in-laws. I don't want to overstep my boundaries. I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want them to feel uncomfortable, but I just am such a type A, very controlling type of person. I cannot help it. And now when it comes to my baby, I've even gotten worse, and he's not even here. God help us all for what I'm going to be like. But I just want the confirmation that they've gotten their flu shots for sure. And then I don't really know how to bring up this Protestant shot thing. So let me know if you think that's important for me to ask them to do the Protestant shot, how you think I should handle it. A lot of my friends are going to go ahead and get their flu shots anyway, just because they have kids of their own and it's just something that they do. But I just really don't want anyone around the baby that's not vaccinated. Is that bad? Tell me what you think. I don't know. I might be being way too controlling about this. But anyway, yeah, that's it, I think, for this week. I'll do a belly shot really quick, and then I've got to go back to work. So here it is. Oh, and this is the crib behind us. Of course, no bedding is on it yet. Hoping you can see. Oh, it's kind of hard to see, so let me lift my shirt up. There we go. These are the fabulous Motherhood Maternity black leggings. They are amazing, and everybody should get some. Here's the belly from the side and from the front. Oh, I'm starting to feel like my hips are starting to spread a little bit too, and that's kind of freaky to me. Got a lot of working out to do once the baby gets here. And from the side, like I said, he's been kicking a lot and everything feels great. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good week.